Coach, obviously ending this road streak, ending the road trip, 5-0, 4-0.
Mhm.
Turning some corners as far as the style of play, finishing with the franchise record in three. You want
Yep.
to start there and speak to what you saw?
Yeah, I mean, I think we've not shot it as good as we're gonna shoot it. I think adding Kalia is gonna add another element to just our attack and I've kind of said I believe she had a great offseason as far as working on her shot. She's gonna add to some looks. Sammy has been shooting extremely well. But yeah, I think it was just a credit to our group. There's gonna be nights when you get 35 to 40 of them up that, you make almost half of them. And so, uh, it starts with AT and her force that she plays with going downhill and her knowing that we've got shooters around her.
Looking at the lineups with Satu, feels like you have more time to kind of spin, kind of cycling through things because she's been the most healthy.
Yeah.
How do you feel like you all kind of fared of late? It feels like you put more shooters around her and kind of give you some possible play there.
Yeah, I mean, I think our continuity and our evolution offensively is we're still growing, right? And I think the beauty of Satu is you can play her as the 4, you can play her as the 3, she can be a 2. We've even talked at times maybe trying to play her at the 5. So yeah, I think just her setting the tone in that first quarter, I thought she came out and did a really good job being aggressive. And the beauty of our team is it's going to be different people, different nights. Our bench had really good production again tonight, and so that's huge for us.
And then you mentioned aggressive. Defensively, it feels like you all are constantly just attacking.
Yep.
Today you come out full court pressure, trapping all over, set a tone for the game. How do you feel like those layers and being able to just kind of flow through different levels of your defense has benefited you all?
Yeah, I think at times 3 games and 4 nights, I was lucky enough to be around some really good coaches. I still call it the D League, the old CBA, when you played games back to back to back and 2 games and 3 nights and just trying to set the tone with your defense. I knew that we were going to be tired and a little bit fatigued, but we wanted to try to wake up our bodies, not so much to give Chicago trouble, but just to try to get us going. And that was something that was used years ago that I've always kind of liked and stole from some really good coaches that I got to see at a young age. And our team has bought into that. Like they like being aggressive. I thought the first quarter our pressure, full court pressure, gave them issues. I didn't think our ball pressure was as good at the end of the first and to start the second. But in the second half, we came out and really set the tone in that third quarter.
We'll go to Zoom. Aya?
Hey, coach, it's good to see you. Congratulations on a win. So take it back to 3 days ago when you said that you envisioned the Phoenix Mercury competing with Minnesota Lynx and New York Liberty, especially after getting 5 straight wins. How do you continue to see that vision? And do you believe that the job is not finished yet?
Oh yeah, we got a lot of work to do. I don't think we're looking at Minnesota and New York as, I mean, I think the whole league is, they know those are the 2 best teams and we're kind of all trying to chase them. We know that we need to handle our own business. We need to get better. I think we're going to continue to get better the healthier we get and get into some clean rotations and people know their minutes. We've faced a lot of change and we've handled those obstacles really, really well. And I'm super proud of our group for continuing to fight, no matter who's in or who's out.
David?
Hey, coach, I know Chicago gives up the most 3-pointers in the league. How much of tonight's shooting was the game plan going into it versus keep doing what was working for you guys?
Yeah, I think just we got to play our basketball. We got to share it. We got to get downhill. And we did that for the most part.
Last question, Brad?
Yes, hi, Coach Brad from W Swish. Can you speak of the maturity of the players on the bench? You had 35 bench points tonight, including Sammy, who was off the charts. Just how you can go to your bench anytime that you have to in these games.
Yeah, I mean, Sammy's a player that we really wanted to get in free agency, not only for her kind of microwave mentality coming off the bench. She's had to start for us a lot, but just her complete professionalism. I'm just so impressed who she is as a person and how she comes to work. And that carries over to our team. Obviously, Loxa has played, Kit has played extremely well. It was great to see Kalani get some extended minutes. She's been battling a sickness here this whole trip. And so yeah, we've just gotten good balance. Mac didn't score a bunch tonight, but she just brings a level of defensive intensity that we need. And Moose is learning the league, and for her to get 6 points is a great step, and just a really good overall road trip, 3 games and 4 nights to come out and play the way we did. Super proud of this group.
Thanks, Nate.
Thank you.